Welcome back. The Winter Olympics on today's TMJ4. Joining us to talk a little bit about what goes on inside the mind of an Olympian, we have a sports psychologist, Peder Piering.
And he works with athletes, coaches, parents to enhance their experience through sports and fitness. So tell us, what do you do with these athletes to get them to prepare for any sport or game?
Well, at this level of competition, when they are so advanced physically and technically, it's oftentimes the state of mind and their mental toughness that sets them apart from the other athletes. What I try to help them do is help them define the moment as a challenge versus a threat.
Okay.
And essentially what that means is if they can define this Olympic moment as a challenge, it's an opportunity, it's something they're going to go after, and when they feel that way, they're empowered and they rise to the occasion. If they feel more that it's a threat and it's a threatening moment for them, it's something they want to avoid, it's something that brings about fear, and they're going to shrink away from the moment.
You're sitting in the same chair right there that a number of Olympic athletes have sat in. We've had them here, the speed skaters especially, who train over at the Pettit. They are some of the most intense people I have ever met. I mean, what gets them to that point where they are just so
in the zone,
intensely focused on that goal, in some cases for a decade of their lives?
It's necessary. It's absolutely what an athlete who competes at this level needs, that intense, laser-light, narrow focus. And what I try to do is help athletes avoid becoming lost in time and space.
Okay.
And essentially what that means is when you're performing your best, when you have a peak performance, you are immersed in the here and the now.
Okay.
So that means a focus on the present moment. If they're lost in the past and what happened yesterday, or they're so concerned about what medal they're going to get, or if they're going to medal at all, they lost that power.
But don't they still need to have that imagery in their mind of winning, of seeing themselves on the medal stage?
Imagery is a very important skill for mental skills training, something that I work with athletes constantly. It's a very, very important part of their repertoire of skills. They want to have that image in their minds, that their efforts are going to pay off. But in the actual moment of competition, they have to be completely immersed in that moment and the tasks that they need to engage in.
Real quick here, they live this for years on end. We had somebody there not too long ago. He was out of the sport. He was out of speed skating. Didn't even want to think about it anymore. Is that pretty common that once they're done with it, they're just done with it, they don't even want to think about it?
It's a grind.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult way to go about things when you dedicate your life for 4 years to this moment. And lots of times they're exhausted. And when they step away, they're ready.
All right.
Well, we look forward to seeing them triumph in
I do too.
Sochi.
Peder Piering, thanks for joining us. The opening ceremony right here on today's TMJ4 begins at 6:30. We are your official Olympics station.